So we contacted Gideon Optics to see if we could torture test this bad boy. They said full send, so here we are, starting to torture test right now. So here's what we're expecting, and here's what we're going to do with the rock from Gideon Optics. What we're going to expect is anything less of it holding 0 is a failure. We are going to water test it, we're going to drop test it, we're going to heat it, we're going to cool it. We've already done a water bottle test on it, beaten a water bottle on it, and by dropping it. So that's nothing new. We've already started some torture testing on it. It held 0 for that so far. Now, as the torture test goes for the rest of this video, we're going to leave it in this configuration right here. You guys are not going to see this configuration change. Spoiler alert, we've already done the water test on it, so I took it off, put it on in the water, it held up. So it's past that water test, it's past the water bottle test, and it's past dropping it on the dirt. We're going to actually drop it on concrete and give this thing total hell and see what we can do. At the very end, we come back out, we're actually shooting this, seeing if it's held on target. We're going to rack the lens a few times, the face of the optic across some stuff, logs, rocks, whatever we can find, to see if it still holds 0. Let's see what we can do, see what it takes to actually bust this or not. Let's get into it. All right, I'm gonna make gun clear. So here are the 3 holes. I had one little one down here. That's my first one. I could see that one right off the bat. So these are my 3 here. I feel like I'm pretty well zeroed. I might be a little low, but I'm not going to dick with it. It is what it is. This is going to be good for now. We're just going to see if it holds 0. I'm not going to fuck with it anymore. We're just going to leave it, and we're going to start torture testing this. What we're looking for to make sure the rock passes is not that the lens doesn't shatter, crack, anything like that. As long as it stays where it's supposed to be and our dot stays 0. That's what we're looking for. You guys can actually take a piece of tape and put over your lens like this, and your 2 eyes, your one eye will see it, your other eye will put it down range. You can do it on your pistols, you can do it on your rifles. Just tape that up, or if you have lens covers on your rifle red dot, just keep it covered. And you guys, it's amazing how you guys can use your eye your brain will take the 2 images and mirror them together. So just because you can't see through the lens doesn't mean anything. What we're looking for to be able to pass is we're looking for this optic to be able to still use it and hold 0. That's what we're looking for. Get back, we'll start testing this bad boy. Show you guys it's working. There you go. We're going to go ahead and drop it in the water. Then I will adjust it. Okay. We've got the intensity turned all the way up so we can make sure it's on. And now I will show you guys a time we are starting this at. Reach you right up to the clock. Alright, 30 minutes later, we'll check it. Alright. Working. Still working. Still working. And we're doing. See you in an hour. Now I've had it out of the oven for about an hour and a half. Just want to let you guys see that it is working. Keep an eye on this reticle where it is in relationship to the front and rear sight. It'll come into play later on. There you go. It is working. We're going to go ahead. We're going to drop it. It is unloaded. Configuration has not changed, as you guys can see. So, shoulder height, we're going to drop it on the optic. Here we go. That was a pretty solid smack, and it's still working. Show you guys what it looks like here real quick. Here's the damage. Kabang on the top. Still working. All right. Second shoulder height drop. Ooh, that one was on the corner. Same corner. No issue. Right here on the corner, as you guys can see, and it's still working. All right. Last but not least, third drop. I'm going to try to angle it the other direction. Oh, that was just my sight. Actually, front side, I think, took more of the brunt of that, and it ended up breaking. So, there is the next hit, right there, and it is still working. All right, so I noticed something here with my optic. So, if I use their sight and keep my front sight in line, my optic has drifted to the left. This was after the drop, high and to the left. Before the drop, straight up above the sight. It looks like it is really far left now. The optic itself has not shifted. I don't feel it loose. So we'll take it out, see if it holds zero. But I'm thinking it has shifted. But man, I am pretty impressed with how that glass is held up. You guys can see the big old dings in the side there. Took the first one right directly across the top right there, no issue. Took the next one right here. That was a good one. Big old chunk right there, big old dent right there. Took the next one right there. On top of the abuse we did out at the range, the freezing, you guys can see water and oil and all sorts of parts still in there, all wet. So we're going to take this out to the range. About 110% sure it did not hold zero. All right. Yeah, it's off. So if I use my actual sight, I can hit the steel. If I so crazy. As I am firing this, I am watching this walk itself back over to center. That is crazy. I am more or less dead center again. Of course, I lost that last one. That thing held up amazing. 5-6 rounds, this thing worked its way back to center and is right back in dead center again. So I'm pretty impressed with that rock. It's still a little left, not too bad, but that tells me I can adjust it and it would be perfect right on. You guys saw me hitting that little 6-inch steel target. We're 10 yards out. That is pretty freaking amazing to me. That has worked its way back in. 6-inch steel. Guys, the results don't lie. Hollow suns don't even hold up this well, and these cost just about the same, if not less than a hollow sun. So go over to Gideon Optics, check out a rock, get yourself a rock, get yourself an Omega, get yourself an Alpha, whatever you guys want. Get yourself a rock, a Judge, a mediator, whatever you guys are going to get something. But definitely go over to Gideon Optics, get yourself one of these optic concrete drops. 3 of them did not shatter the glass. All we did was dent the frame, dent the housing around it a little bit, but this thing, within 1 mag, was right back to 0. Yes, it was off on 0. Yes, I could use my my iron sights for the time being because the glass did not even crack. So that is quite a testament to how tough these red dot sights are. Go over, get yourself a Gideon Optics, use coupon code Delta10 at checkout, save yourself 10% off, and help out the channel. So if you guys have watched my torture test videos, you like to see one of the last things I like to do is rack this off of things and see how it works. Spoiler alert, this thing's going to work great because it's re-zeroed itself. So, and this usually doesn't hurt too bad. Their glass is recessed far enough back in the housing, so I don't see it damaging the glass at all. So let's go ahead, throw some rounds down range. So every second round, we are going to drop the mag like that. Now guys, I'm going for a smaller target. Normally we go for the 75% silhouette steel target. So pretty impressed. That was me going for the little white one. We'll try that one more time. Huh, there it is, guys. There it is. Pretty impressive. I even pulled that one. I felt it. That was me. Just try to redeem myself. White one. There we go. And let's go for the white one. But guys, you can see I can hit still with this. It re-zeroed itself. It has held up. We have another mag here. I have no problem running another one. Gideon Optics, you guys have made me a huge believer in your guys' product. This thing is amazing. That was me. I don't know why I didn't rack it. That's just bad ammo. It's not the gun. Okay. Doing great. That was me. Far right. Oh, we don't need that in. There we go. That was me again. There we go. And last but not least, I think. Nope. Guys, true testament how well this Gideon Optic rock holds up. This thing, I can beat the shit out of it and it just keeps going. All right, so let's go over some of the the torture testing we did on this Gideon Optics rock. Guns clear, no mag. This thing, we dropped it. We water bottle tested it. We beat on a water bottle with it. Like I said, it's not my test. I ran that video in here. We froze it. We heated it. We dropped it in the dirt. We dropped it on concrete, and the glass never shattered. Quick picture, guys. You guys can see that glass never shattered. Boom. Optics still there. Within 1 mag, this thing zeroed itself back to 0, worked itself right back into 0. We're back on target. I did bust my optic, my front side off right there, but the front of it is still usable. I just don't have a fiber optic in it anymore. It was just a cheap fiber optic, one that I picked up on Amazon. Not a big deal. I see what it did. Hopefully you guys can see it. It fell and pinched the fiber optic off and broke it. Go over to Gideon Optics. Check yourself out. Some red dot sight. They are tough. They are rugged. You guys are going to be hard pressed to find another optic that's going to hold up like this Holosuns don't even hold up like this. I'm gonna run in a video right here, a Sage Dynamic, taking it and dropping it on concrete just like this, just like I did. And the Holosuns shatter, the Holosuns crack, the Holosuns did not hold up. I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do to kill this optic, far from just taking a hammer and beating the hell out of it. I mean, real world, if you're pulling this gun out of a holster and it falls out and it lands straight on concrete, you're a round or two, you guys are going to be back in the battle. If you guys get suppressor height sights, you can co-witness it and know that it's still on 0. I could tell right after I dropped it, this was not close. Like I said, we were way to the left. A few shots later, this thing walked itself back over. Now, I don't know if it was because the optic itself walked itself over inside the cut, or if the reticle inside the housing worked its way back to where it was supposed to be. Either way, guys, it's zeroed again. If you guys like what you watch, give me a like, subscribe. Please leave a comment in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys think of these. I gotta say, so far this is the toughest optic I have tried out on a pistol. We got another one we're out here trying out, so you're probably gonna see me in the same attire. Watch for that video as well. But that thing is tough. Like, subscribe, follow me on social media. Thanks for shooting the breeze with me, guys. We'll see you next time.